What's going on, guys? It's GBP baby. Welcome back to another video. I hope everybody's doing well, and hopefully you have checked out yesterday's video. If not, do go and check it out now, just so that you get an idea of where we are in terms of analysis. Now we're going to be starting on dollar as per usual, and you can already see, well, here on the hourly, and in yesterday's video I was talking about us trading up into this bearish order block level from the daily and playing around in this range, and as you can see today, that is exactly what we got. Price opened, dropped below the Sunday low, and then traded quite nicely higher, running right into our anticipated bearish order block and trading in this consolidation area I was speaking about. So let's go up to the daily, take a closer look. And you can see this is the bearish order block and price is traded into that. Now what I do want to pay attention to, or bring your attention to, is the midpoint of that. This is the highest I want to see price trade if it's going to be trading there. And then this is the 25% level which we traded in today. So moving into tomorrow, I do still anticipate us to trade up into it to an extent. However, other than that, I'd be expecting price to be able to turn around within inside of this range and start to trade on lower, below these relative equal lows that we now have created right here. Do excuse my laptop, as you can probably hear that. Like I said, I'm not in my usual setup right now, but nonetheless, we'll go down to the 4 hour, and you can see again how price delivered beautifully to the bearish order block, and now we're kind of just messing about. So moving into the new day, I am still anticipating us to want to trade within this range. We're going to likely stay in this consolidation a little bit, but other than that, nothing's changed in that I'm not expecting us to run this 50% level, and I'd like to think that price will struggle if it's going to try. Like, I'm happy for it to come up to here, and I'll show you what that level is. So this level I marked out yesterday, and it's 50% off a weekly wick, consequent encroachment. I'll show you that now. So that's this level right here, and we'll make it thicker and a brighter color so that we can identify it. Oh. So now when we go to the 15-minute, that's that same level. I'm expecting us to potentially tap into that, and then if price gets overzealous, it will run these stops, and then it will have to start rethinking our analysis. But overall, I'm just expecting us to remain in consolidation, and then I'd like to think that price will give us a nice reversal as we move into the Tuesday, maybe on the back of the high impact news. But other than that, beautiful delivery to the upside, but the way it is still very sloppy, as in I don't think it will be able to spend much time up here, and ideally it doesn't. Let's head on to GBP USD. We'll start on the daily here, and you'll see that price didn't move much today at all, kind of just stayed within its range. And again, if you watch yesterday's video, you'll know that I marked out this high as a potential reach for price. So this is a breaker, low, high, low, low. So I am anticipating that price may want to tap into it. If it doesn't, that does show a strong level of bullishness, but it's just that I doubt it's going to want to leave all these relative equal lows that it's engineering below here. So if we go down to the 4 hour, you'll see our price didn't really trade much at all, staying within that consolidation. And if it is going to trade down, this is the level I'm looking for it to trade to. But again, go and watch yesterday's video for more context. But other than that, yeah, not really much. A lot of back and forth action, and I'd like to see if tomorrow we can expand lower in line with dollar, potentially giving us some more of a rally back into this range. But other than that, price is very messy right now, so we just need to be aware of that. However, with NFP this week, I'd like to think it will loosen up. But other than that, yeah, that's where I'm looking for price to tap into if it's gonna run these sell stops first. So yeah, nothing too crazy. And then euro delivered absolutely gorgeously. Let's go to the daily, and you'll see. So in yesterday's video, I drew out this bullish order block open. I said I want to see price trade down into that to potentially create the low, and I also drew out this range as well. And voila, price opened, and then you can see we traded right down to that bullish order block and came off of it, which is very interesting to see. So let's go to the 4 hour. You can't make this stuff up. This is accuracy to a T in terms of us drawing into the bullish order block, and it's also drawing into this bullish order block as well to the 50% level of that. So with euro showing a little bit more strength than pound in that. If euro's going to drop, I'd expect it to just drop into this range. So I'm going to clear a few things up. Let's get rid of this for now. Let's get rid of this for now. Let's get rid of this for now. This was all used yesterday, guys. Go watch that video. But right now I'm focused on this wick, more specifically the 50% and 25% levels. Because if dollar is going to rally tomorrow, I want to see euro drop to an extent, and it means that I'd want to see us trade into this rejection block level right here. So that's why I've got my eyes set down here, in line with GBP, ideally again wanting to drop slightly potentially running out some stops, and dollar giving us some rallying. Like I said, with dollar, as much as I want to see price turn around and with how sloppy it is, if we start to see strength, it will run this stop, and if it runs this stop, it's running this stop, and that's completely fine, because there are some sell targets on pound, right down here, like I spoke about, and then also euro in terms of us trading down into this range. So that's just something to consider. But other than that, beautiful delivery. Not too much movement. You can see all these wicks. You can see how high resistance the conditions are. A little bit of a breaker here, high, low, higher, high, last down close candle, and you can see we're kind of messing about in that, which is another reason why we might find some resistance in this range. So let's just mark out the 50% level of that. And yeah, I'm going to be watching this 50% level very closely, because if I find that price fails to trade above that at all, then I'd be expecting us to easily and quite lightly run down into these lows tomorrow. So let's go to the 15 minute, take a closer look. Very high resistance, but again, this is the level I'm watching. If it can't trade above that, it's likely we're going to want to dip into these lows. More specifically, we have some fair value gaps over here that could be used as sell side targets for us to want to trade into. So yeah, I hope that all makes sense. Nothing too crazy, but absolutely beautiful delivery today, and I do think this is going to be quite an interesting week, to say the least, especially with NFP and everything. But yeah, this is a quick one, guys. I will try and get into some more detail tomorrow when I'm back in my usual setup. Like I said, I'm at my mom's tonight, so do excuse me. But don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment, smash subscribe, join the mailing list, join the Discord. Hope that was insightful, and tomorrow we'll try and go a little bit more in depth in the market. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.